I'm going to discuss a very controversial topic for you guys. Okay. We have a lot of dads approaching us, and they have been told by the mother and or the lawyer of the mother that they must supervise the visits. Okay, guys, no, it doesn't work like that. If mommy and her lawyer have a specific issue with you as the father, where you are genuinely violent, abusive, or neglectful, you're an alcoholic or drug addict, or you pose a material threat or danger to the mother and or the child, mommy and her lawyer must please proceed to court and present that information to court. Proper investigation needs to be done, and the proper protocol needs to be put in place. Mommy does not dictate that she supervises the visits. She's not skilled in parental coordination or a parental supervisor. There are very specific guidelines and procedures and protocols that need to be handled by a proper professional. Okay. And that needs to be dictated by the court. And the courts need to put in very strict parameters of who does the supervised visits. That person needs to be trained. Okay. They need to be trained in macro and microaggressions. There are very specific protocols. What happens if the supervisor or the parenting coordinator needs to have a body break? Okay, how is that handled? Okay, where are these taking places? Mother does not supervise the child at her home. Okay, she is not qualified. Okay, just because she's the mother does not give her the right to basically place you in indentured capture in order to see your child. Okay. So please, guys, if you are having hassles around supervised visits, do supervised visits need to take place? Yes, they do, but there are circumstances under which they take place. The mother is not the qualified professional to do that. Okay, please get that through your heads. It must go to court. If you are looking for the processes and procedures of how this happens, please get in contact with us. But the one of the things, like for instance, with a parenting coordinator or a parenting or supervisor for visits, they cannot arbitrarily cancel the parenting plan. Okay, if they believe that the parenting plan is not functioning, or that the parents are never going to cooperate with under given the circumstances, they cannot just arbitrarily decide to cancel that parenting plan or the instructions from the court. They, as the parenting coordinator or the supervisor, need to go back to the court and say, based on the following issues, I suggest or recommend ABC, and horses for courses. Okay? So please understand that it is not okay for the mother to dictate that the father must be supervised. Very simply put, if you did not see yourself raising that child with that person into adulthood, you should not have had a child with that person. The bottom line is that you have had a child, and just because you feel your feelings, okay, that the father or the mother are incompetent, that's your opinion, okay. So please understand it needs to go through court. There is a very specific process that needs to take place. A lot of the time, the courts don't actually give the proper guidance. Okay, so there's also an issue around that. The other thing is that when it comes to parenting coordinators or parenting supervisors, what should happen is that what should happen is that there's the very strict protocol under which that person operates and gives instruction to one or both of the parents, okay? And that one of the things that needs to be put in there, that neither parent can fire the parenting coordinator. Either one or both of the parenting coordinator, either one or both of the parents need to go back to court and say, based on ABC, I want this parenting coordinator removed, and another one appointed. Okay? And similarly, the parenting coordinator should not be able to resign summarily from being the parenting coordinator without going back to court and saying, I want to resign because of ABC, and very specific reasons as to why they want to leave. Because I can tell you now, a lot of the parenting coordinators, in the vast majority of cases, are extremely bullied and intimidated by one or both of the parents. And that needs to be pointed out in court. So please, moms cannot just arbitrarily dictate through their, either directly and or through their lawyers, that they are going to supervise the visits. It must go to court. A very specific protocol needs to be taken place. If you need the assistance with that, please contact us. There's a consultation of $8.50 for a normal consultation. If it's an urgent matter, anything under 3 weeks, it's $2,400. That is to discuss whether it's mediation, litigation, or a combination of both. At the end of that process, you will go either mediation or through to the litigation department. The litigation department will do a thorough investigation into your case. There's a charge associated with that. And then obviously at the end of that process, if you are innocent, honest, truthful, and being screwed over by the system, our litigation department will take your case on and then obviously assist you with the litigation, and there's obviously a charge associated with that. Please note that all the contact details is in the first comment below, people. It's got all our website, email, consultation link, WhatsApp, etc. is in the comment below. Please like, share, and subscribe and get this information out there. Love to you all.